Mara, eyes bright with hope, unlocked the door to her new home. The old house, perched on the outskirts of town, stood silent. Sunbeams filtering through dusty windows illuminated cobwebs and shadows. Townsfolk had warned her, their faces grim, of whispers and shadows that haunted the house. Mara dismissed their superstitions. She craved the peace and quiet. The air inside felt heavy, thick with the scent of decay and forgotten memories. Dust motes danced in the faint light, swirling around her feet as she stepped inside. Despite the chill, a thrill of excitement ran through her. This house, with its creaking floorboards and faded grandeur, held the promise of a fresh start. Little did she know it held something far more sinister. Night fell, shrouding the house in an eerie silence. Mara, nestled in her bed, strained to hear the sounds of the night. A low creak from the depths of the house made her sit up, heart pounding. Silence. She lay back down, pulling the covers tight. Just as her eyes began to drift closed, she heard it. A whisper, faint and indistinct, coming from the wall beside her. She sat up, every nerve on high alert. The whisper came again, a little louder this time. It sounded like a name, a child's name, but she couldn't quite make it out. Fear, cold and clammy, tightened its grip around her chest. The whispers grew louder, more insistent, weaving themselves into the fabric of the old house. Days turned into sleepless nights. The whispers, constant and unnerving, followed her through the house. They seemed to be everywhere and nowhere at once. Driven to the edge by the relentless torment, Mara resolved to confront the voice. She paced the hallway, her ears straining to pinpoint the source of the whispers. The whispers seemed to be strongest outside her bedroom. With each passing hour, her resolve solidified into a steely determination. Grasping a heavy candlestick, she smashed it against the wall, ripping through the faded wallpaper. Dust and plaster rained down on her as she tore at the wall, desperate to silence the haunting voices that plagued her. Behind the crumbling plaster, she found nothing, no hidden chamber, no source for the whispers, only the empty shell of the old house staring back at her with mocking silence. Defeated, she sank to the floor, the candlestick clattering beside her. The whispers, louder than ever, seemed to mock her futile attempts to escape their grasp. Days later, the townsfolk, their faces etched with a mixture of fear and grim satisfaction, found the front door ajar. The house stood eerily silent. Mara was gone, vanished without a trace. Some say she was driven mad by the whispers, others that she was swallowed whole by the house itself. Whatever her fate, one thing remained certain. The whispers continued, echoing through the empty halls, a chilling reminder of the house's dark secret. And so the old house on the edge of town stood alone, its windows like vacant eyes, forever haunted by the whispers and the memory of Mara.